Hi there, I'm Alex. I'm a member of Irina's community for women since 2021. About 5 years ago, I just stumbled upon her retreat, which was a 3 day, 2 night experience in a retreat center in the New York City metropolitan area. And I really had no idea what I was going to be getting myself into. But I can say I've been hooked literally ever since, and I've tried not to miss any of her retreats or her circles or her journeys since that time. It's my pleasure to talk to you a little bit about how this community has impacted me. What initially drew me in was the usual complaint that women have, the work-life balance. For me, I was my mother's caregiver for 13 years, which took a lot out of me. I did it with pleasure, but it was a hard time. I also had a full-time job and just having a lot of difficulty, setting aside my personal goals to get these other responsibilities that as a woman, fell on me, as a daughter that fell on me. And so I felt run down. I felt dissatisfied a lot of the time. And mostly like I was setting myself on fire to take care of other people and not really taking good care of myself. Irina's gift is that she's able to bring women together, complete strangers, no frills from any walk of life, and just bring them in an accepting place where we sort of commune with each other, and through her facilitations we start to think about what we want out of life and what our barriers are, what are our challenges that we need to get over, and we share that with each other. And there's a coherent community there of women who are all experiencing this kind of tension and stress in life. Being a woman is really hard, and I think it's important to have other women to support each other. um, when Irina delivers her programs, I feel like she's an old soul. It's like she's supremely wise about many things. Like she's done all of this before somehow in another life, and she creates an environment where we feel safe to open our hearts and be honest with ourselves and with each other. She brings a lot of joy to the experiences. We have a lot of fun together. There's also tears. That's always going to come streaming down the face because we are getting into it. We're really getting into it, into some deep areas of our life that where we feel we need healing, and we just don't know how to get there. So the experience brings us to a place where we start to listen to our own inner knowing, our own inner wisdom, and we start to feel that we can heal ourselves. But it takes a community to do that. I don't think that this work is always successful when you try to go it alone. I think join a group of like-minded women who are searching for a way to heal is is everything. And Irina really knows how to lead these programs effectively. And she also gives us strategies to walk away with that we can practice in our home practice in between the times that we see each other, which is really useful too. Um, I've also had the supreme privilege of traveling internationally with Irina on her spiritual journeys. I went with her to Egypt in 2023, and again in February of 2026, we went to India. And in both cases, it was just magical. These trips are not your typical tours or vacations, these are beyond that. She brings us to sacred sites and we experience sacred rituals um, and practices that are really new to us but are incredible. They're very ancient. And then she knows how to bring us back home with an activity to integrate what we just experienced so that we kind of marry the outer journey with the inner journey. And there's nothing like it. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for the next one so I can sign up because I'm going to be with bells on coming to any of those future journeys. Um, so for me, between those journeys, which are far apart, and then the smaller circles that happen in between, whether they're face to face retreats or a 1 day video based, Zoom call where we get together. The culmination of all of that work together with her and with each other in the community has resulted in an opportunity for me to really slow down and work out, how I want my life to unfold, what's left of my life, right? And then get to work making that happen. I've been talking about moving to Spain for over 20 years, but I credit this community and my work with Irina on actually getting from a place of talking about something to actually doing something. And I've made the boldest move in my life back in November of 2025, and I did it. I moved to Spain, left the US behind, and it's been a tremendous personal change and personal growth for me. And I don't think I would have been able to get here without the healing work and the work that's been done with my participation in these groups. So, and I continue to be guided by the strategies that I've learned in these groups in my personal practice at home. So, being a woman is so stressful, and I think we really need these opportunities to slow down and commune with one another in women's circles or women focused activities to set intentions and connect with nature and connect with ourselves and get in some yoga and breath work and tai chi and laughter and joy and tears. It's very healing. It's been the most healing experience I've ever had, and I really encourage other women to give this a try. So I'm forever grateful to Irina for her friendship and her spiritual counseling and guidance. I'm forever grateful to this incredible group of women that I've become a part of. It means a lot to me, and I really encourage you to try it.